People are unique. No two individuals are the same. And the kind of things that people need help with are different from person to person too. Trying to put people into categories or boxes just doesn't work. People feel swallowed by the system. In the council, they looked at this and found that they just weren't helping at times. They found people struggling with the rules, with the forms, and with waiting times for support. So they thought they'd try and get rid of these things and concentrate instead on helping people to solve their problems as soon as they ask. Getting to the core of the problem helps people feel more confident about taking on life. Different things matter to different people. What matters to you?
Magazine and the flicks.
My freedom, yeah, definitely, that's the most important thing to me. What does it matter is for me, because all different things are changing and I don't want anything to change.
The van, I'm going to get in a minute.
The weather, I was waiting on my birthday.
Bones.
Seeing people with a smile on their face.
I just like having fun.
What kind of help do you need?
I think the most important part for me is because it relates to paperwork. I have this weird thing where I can't handle any kind of forms that come, and to do with payments and so on. And I get very confused about that. So the help they give with that, I think, is the main benefit to me.
Well, they helped me get a place, I guess, and pretty much they helped me with my bus pass, getting my bus pass, pretty much applying for benefits, and I guess, and things like that.
Moral support. Some sort of admin support, I suppose.
I thought they were very helpful in the fact that they didn't pressurise me to have a certain date or day that they came. Particularly Amy said, "We'll come when you're ready," which was great, and that worked really well.
How does having that support make you feel?
Like I exist actually, which is quite important.
Services are changing to become more tailored to the individual. It's not all about shopping, housing and transport anymore, although those things are important. What the council have found is that when they concentrate on supporting people to lead the lives they want to live, people become more confident and tend not to need so much support in the end. People find they can manage things themselves and they know help is just around the corner if they need it. The good thing for the council is that even though they have a lot less money to spend on support than a few years ago, they can support more people than ever before. The other good thing for everybody is that the law now says they must do these things.
I found it quite difficult when I first started because I felt a bit mean at times, because I'm thinking I'm not going to offer to help with that because I think they can do that themselves. And it's taken a whole shift in the way you look at what you do. But what's really lovely is that you see people doing more for themselves because you're there as support if they need it, but you take that little bit of a step backwards, which gives them the opportunity to move forwards and do things.
That's actually quite difficult because organisationally we're in a different place, and that we still, as organisations, haven't changed the way that we work. So support teams have, but the organisations behind them haven't necessarily. The supporting people, the whole commissioning needs to be different. We've got a model really that is much less about contract compliance. It's much more about supporting teams to change and to improve.
How has your organisation changed and improved?
I can't speak for the whole organisation. As an individual within the organisation, I think we have to do that. There's been so long where we've not done that and we've just carried on. We've worked in a particular way in our work with them and we've engaged with other people. We've gone straight back into the way that they work. So I think we need to change that, and that's something that I'll be looking at changing.
When we came to look at it, and so I'm trying to make best use of the money. We found that support workers were doing a lot of other things that rather than just the support of things that people really wanted them to do. So, and we found in some, for instance, that only 25% of a support worker's time was actually taken up with providing support itself, and that got, for another organisation where there was a lot of travelling, it went down as low as 13%. What we'd like to see is a system goes right across Powys where people can just pull on somebody to get the right thing, and that those supporters can help one another, different agencies help one another, all to the same purpose of helping people lead the lives they want to lead and have control in their lives.
Have you noticed any change?
I have noticed a change actually, but it hasn't been. I can't criticise on that because, you know, I understand the difficulties with particular difficulties the government's had, and they've been related to Gwynfor, so I can't criticise that unduly. It's just, it's just how things are. You know, I can't criticise that particularly.
But anyway, you know, I've carried on getting support, and it's been really useful.
Edie and Colin have been such lovely carers to come and help me, but they don't come anymore because I can make my own meal now.
Brilliant.
I can make my own meal. Because if I want to phone Edie up, they give me that number and I can phone them up. But you see, Caroline doesn't come very often now because I can do it myself.